I don't see any open yet. Three, 3, 1, ready second floor, ready second floor. Move upstairs, go!
Back that window! Let's go, get out this window!
I'm dead.
Get out this window! Drop, get down! Riley, push down! On the floor! Hey, let's go, go!
That is the new target building. There are chemicals in the bottom floor. Here's 600 right here.
All right, in this building right here, we kind of set up a stronghold. We boarded off any entrances that we could. We left the basement open because there were too many windows. And we blocked off the first floor elevator shaft as well as the first floor stairwell to kind of make it harder for them to get in. And we kind of made it to hold it as like, just one of our own buildings. That's what we did, and we had great fire support in this building. We had 240, a couple saws, and multiple M4s. And there's been great leadership that was helping out throughout this entire building. Communication was great, and great training for all of us. A lot of this, we don't really get a lot of field time out in the old guard. We do a lot of ceremonies, which is very honorable and a great thing to do, but we kind of suffer on the weapons portion. However, to come out here and do all this, we learned a lot. We learned through Lieutenant Good games, Sergeant Morton, Sergeant Forsey, platoon sergeants in 1st Platoon. They taught us a lot. We learned a lot. Trying to actually spot out the enemy, they were very well covered. The 82nd as well as the British that were here, they did a great job keeping cover. It was hard for us to pick them off. I love this training. I would definitely do this again if I had the opportunity. It's great training for all of us.
You're trying to defend the town, trying to defend a chemical warehouse. We start off in defensive position. They started moving in, flushed us out. Got a little chaotic. They got us at the end. This is my first year, so I can't really compare it to other years, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a good experience, especially for the old guard, because we don't really do this kind of stuff.
My specific role, I have my AG. He controls where my rounds go. He makes sure that the rounds are feeding correctly, things like that. He has a lot on his mind. On his mind. But for me, it's just lay rounds downrange. Basically, this is our Alamo, so I probably won't take contact for a while into the firefight. But once they start to get close, we have star clusters. Green is to let us know where they're coming from. White is kind of everybody regroup in this building, hold on to it as long as possible. So that's pretty much when I come into play. I'm thinking we'll see, but more than likely, that's going to be when we start to take contact.
Gotcha.
I think, unfortunately, I didn't get to go on many of the missions, but from what I've been hearing, it's been going really well for both sides. We're getting excellent training out of it. Absolutely. We may not be in our uniforms or whatever, but get a lot of trigger time on the weapon systems. Before we even started the actual OP4 part of it, we got, what was it, like 4 days of our own training. We got to do whatever we needed to do, which was great to get out in the sticks and get a feel for how things go. Once you're actually in a not a linear environment, it's one thing to go over it on paper and things like that, but once you actually get out there, it's a whole different ballgame. So that was nice to get a better feel for that. Being a new environment, normally we're at AP Hill, so this has been really cool. I'm glad I got to do it. We get a fair amount of time in the field at AP Hill, but as far as doing like joint exercises like this, I believe it's pretty rare. I only know of a couple people doing something like this. Some of the more senior guys, they did something like this fairly recently, but I was never a part of it. It feels like real combat. It's been like so close to the real thing that I think it's just been like awesome training. I mean, I'm sure there's things like NTC, things like that really hone in on that stuff, but this alone, it's just been unlike anything I've done in the old guard, at least, and this is my first duty station, so it's been really cool. Like I've really had a lot of fun. I'm about to have a lot more fun. So.